I'm going to tell you this, you're needed, you're performing, you're busy, and on paper, that actually sounds really good. But deep down inside, there is a major gap that you feel in your leadership. You're the only one they rely on when things break. You're the only one that puts the fires out. You're the only one that's in every meeting. You keep everything together on a consistent basis. And yet when it's time to elevate, when it's time to have decisions, when it's time to have real influence at the table, something changes, something shifts, and you're not there. So you are included, but you're not positioned. You are seen, but they don't feel your energy. You are needed, but you're not valued. And this, my friends, is what happens as you begin to perform your leadership. And so let me tell you what happens. At a certain point, the disconnect in those pieces begin to wear on you because you want to be in a room where you're valued. You want to be in a room where it's impactful and not just busy. You want to be respected without overworking. You really want to know and understand this group of leaders that not only feel your presence, but they help you to see and understand and carry the weight. But for some reason, that's not happening. And that is not the desire that you actually say out loud. So let's keep this in mind. The reason it hasn't happened yet is not about your effort. It's not about your overworking. It's not about you being extremely busy. It literally is about you not having a strategy in where you're operating from. And the fact that you operate from a place of busyness, a place of I need to be needed, and or a place of overworking and overfunctioning, that's where you're having the challenge. That's why the gap is there. And so here's the truth. You've been leading in a way that really sustains the system, right? The working system, because technically you don't have a system, you don't have a strategy, but it does not position you to elevate your leadership. And that is the difference. And then once you feel what it feels like, or once you know and understand what it feels like to have a strategy, to be impactful, to be positioned properly, I promise you, it hits. And when it hits, it feels good. So this desire that no one says out loud, they feel it. They're just not willing to say it. As an executive leadership coach, I want you to pay attention to what you're doing, but I also want you to know and understand that there is a solution for it, and it's called strategy. And once we dig into the 4 pillars, which is what we're going to do on March 28th at 4:00, that's when you'll learn to be valued. That's where you'll learn to know and understand the boundaries. That's when you'll learn about your executive presence. That's when you'll learn how to scale your leadership, and you know how it will feel when you feel seen, heard, and valued. If this hit on something different, if you know the gap is there, if you're ready for clarity in your leadership, if you're ready to elevate your leadership, let's get started in that deeper conversation on March 28th. Don't get waitlisted. I'm trying to understand why you don't have your ticket yet. Happy leading. I'll see you in class.